I'm Brandon Bass, and this is The Midrange. Today, we're going to talk about the Puppy Bowl. Every year, two teams of dogs compete in a game of football. It's adorable. There's a referee, and there are instant replays from the water bowl camp. They name a most valuable pup. Everybody loves it, but nobody watches it. Why? Because it's aired at the same time as the Super Bowl, the preeminent North American sports event of the year every year. Now, this made sense at first. The event was born as a byproduct of fan interest in football, but since then, it's grown. Now, if the Puppy Bowl wants to continue to grow, they'll be forced to ask themselves one tough question. Do we break from tradition and stop trying to compete with a sports television Goliath, the NFL? I, for one, vote yes. Here's my case. Now, let me start by saying I watch the Super Bowl every year. It's a sports event, it's a cultural event, it brings people together, and for many non sports fans, that's the one sporting event they do watch. And while I admire the tenacity of the Puppy Bowl taking on this ratings giant, and I am rooting for them, I have to admit I won't be watching. We vote with our eyeballs, and I'll be reluctantly casting a ballot for human football. But why should I have to choose? Why should any of us? Consider for a moment the greatest Puppy Bowl ever played. In 2017, Team Fluff was quite literally underdogs, and they were a big one. Enter Rory, a 17-week-old poodle mix. He scored 3 touchdowns in the first quarter as Team Fluff obliterated both the record books and Team Rough. Remember that classic game? Of course you don't. You probably never saw it, because when Rory was rewriting Puppy Bowl history, you were probably watching Tom Brady engineer an historic comeback against the Falcons in Super Bowl 51. And that's the problem. But here's the thing, folks, it's such a solvable problem. Don't schedule the games at the same time anymore. Now, the date for Puppy Bowl 2024 has already been announced, February 11th. That's the same day as the Super Bowl. Now, you could ask the NFL to move the game, but I doubt they will. So the ball is in your court. I say, move your game. Does it look weak to change your publicly announced schedule to accommodate another sporting event? Yeah, maybe a little. But it's a dog eat dog world, and we're all just trying to get by. For the mid range, I'm Brandon Bass.